Is it me, or has these older classic MPCs skyrocketed in price all of a sudden? Let's talk about it. Happy New Year, YouTube. Welcome to 2026. Had a lot going on between the last half of 2025. But this is my first video for 2026. And this is going to be real quick. We're going to get straight into it. So have you guys been seeing the price of these older devices, like these classic MPCs, go up astronomically in price? The reason I'm bringing this up is because I had a friend who reached out to me. He was like, yo, man, he's like, I'm trying to get an MPC 2500. I was like, all right, bet. So, obviously they used. So you kind of got to dig around on the internet to see if you can get, one for a fair price. And so in my mind, I was thinking one price, for 2500, given the fact of the age of the device. But I was kind of dumbfounded. Like, one, I couldn't find that many of them. I didn't know that the resale value of these older machines was that high. About 4 or 5 years ago, you could have got an MPC 4000 for about $1,000. Like, at the most, you probably would have paid about 13 for it. They weren't highly sought after devices. The MPC 4000 is one of those classic MPC devices that not a lot of people are really fans of. So there were a plethora of those. Even with the classic 2000 XL, like there were a plethora of those, and you could have gotten one 4 or 5 years ago for anywhere between $300 and $650, right? This same exact device, this MPC 4000, right? When it came out, brand spanking new, it was about $4,500, and that depends on what options you got with it, right? The bigger hard drive, CD-ROM, all the other stuff in the back. But now even the resale value of any MPC 4000 that I saw was about $2,800. Like, you're gonna pay about over $2,000. Let's just call it that. You're gonna pay over $2,000 for a used MPC 4000 in 2025. Same thing with the MPC 2000 XL. Y'all ready for this? $1,800. Yes, $1,800 for an MPC 2000 XL in 2026. MPC 4000, $2,800. Yes, $2,800 for this machine in 2026. That is crazy. I even saw MPC 1000 the other day because I saw that as my friend was looking for a 2500. I just started looking at all the classic devices. MPC 1000, $1,100 in 2026. $1,100 for an MPC 1000. I'm not even gonna make y'all fall out y'all chair for the MPC 3000. We all know you can expect to pay about $3,000 to $3,500, sometimes even $4,000 for an MPC 3000 in 2026. $7,600 in 2026 for a device that is over 30 years old at this point. Now, I like my classic devices. As you can see, I got my 4000 right here. I got my mixer right here. And this is where I do my thing, right? I got a couple other sound modules over there, and I got Logic, right? And a couple VSTs. So this is primarily what I use. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if it's worth paying $2,800 for this machine in 2026 when you have so many other cheaper options that essentially are music creation tools. That's all this is. This is my preferred music creation tool, but I forked out a lot of money back then when I bought it. I'm not necessarily sure if I would fork over a lot of money now for this same device in 2026. You got cheaper options. if a person was getting into music creation in 2026, I would probably steer them more toward learning just how to be creative and create music and try to do that as cheaply as possible, given that I don't know about y'all, but we all strapped for cash in this economy, and it's not really productive buying an older device like this and then having to sit and learn when you really just want to be creative. So software, you can just get Logic and a MIDI controller, and you'll probably spend maybe about $500, between both items, and you're ready to go right out the gate. So there's a lot of other cheaper options, but y'all let me know in the comments. I thought I was tripping. Is it because all these older hardware manufacturers are now re-releasing vintage boxes? Like there's the remake of the SP1200, there's the SP2400. I seen a lot of music creatives buy the ASR10 just because they want that nostalgia, and maybe they missed that era of music, so they want to go back and try to figure out what the hype was about it. A lot of them have bought ASR10s, but I gotta admit, as a longtime classic MPC device user, I was kind of shocked that these devices went up in price that high. So let me know in the comments what y'all think. I really want to know. Was I tripping? Am I reading something wrong? It feel like it was a misprint? Was it a misprint? But let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. All right? Till next time.